See what we have learned about the world by the time we have toured.
RidleyReport, RidleyReport, something, RidleyReport. Standing here with Jay Serene of Manchester, New Hampshire. You're a person who grew up in New Hampshire,
Indeed.
Not a free stater, a local liberty activist. And you're doing something that many people around the state are doing nowadays. You're starting a new pro-liberty website. Tell me about it.
I'm starting a website called brothersofliberty.com, and it's basically to disseminate information, to get out information about liberty, about current events, and even past events, things that are going on right now. I've got 35 different subjects on the left-hand column, and through all, it's a basic overview on all these different things, and I'm updating it daily news and information about these different subjects. And it's to get the word out, and I'm making it so it's not only for people who already know about these things, it's for people who don't know about these things, and people who are very aware about these 35 different issues. You know, they range in spectrum. I'm also posting videos that I do. I have a weekly TV show on mcam channel 23, posting things that I do.
And what's the main goal of your site?
The main goal of the site is to disseminate this information. I think that
locally, is it more for New Hampshire, or is it national orientation?
It's more for national, although locally I'm trying to get fluoride out of the water in New Hampshire. Okay. But the main goal, to answer your question, the main goal of the site is to disseminate this information, because I think the real key is to get people to realize what is happening on these various different issues. Now, you can choose one like the Federal Reserve. I attended Audit the Fed rally November 22nd in Boston, across the street of the Federal Reserve building, and the goal of that, in my mind, as you know, I helped organize it, and is to disseminate the information. See, one person sitting on the street corner, they're just a crazy person. But if you get 100 people who seem passionate about something and about a different subject, and they hand you a leaflet, they hand you a flyer, you take that flyer and you're much more likely to read the flyer and say, well, why are there these 100 people here? Why are they so passionate? Why are they so angry about the Federal Reserve? And so that's what I'm trying to do with this website. I'm trying to disseminate information, because I think the more people who realize what's going on in our society, then the better chance we have to influence change. It's all about people knowing. There's a certain amount of people, and right now it's a small percentage of people, who realize what is actually going on. And I have a lot of mainstream news articles to the points that I want to make, and also articles that you might not read or might not see on CBS, NBC, MSNBC, or CNN. And it's to the point so people can realize what is actually going on. So it's of great benefit to anybody to read any one of the 35 different subjects. If you have no idea what they are, go check them out. It's brothersofliberty.com. And the real thing is that we have to get the American people to realize what is going on with our country. Who's running it, who's actually running it, what's going on with the Federal Reserve, what's going on with things like the North American Union, the wars, 9/11. Like I said, there's 35 different things. And, you know, right now, there's a good quote that I love by Sam Adams. It says, "It does not take a majority of people to prevail, but rather a tireless, irate minority, keen on setting brush fires in people's minds to prevail." And that's the truth.
Speaking of that tireless, irate minority, though, it sounds a little bit, I mean, from listening to you, it sounds like you're focusing pretty heavily on just information as opposed to action.
We do action and information, and you're right, we focus mainly on information because we have to get that tireless minority, because it doesn't take the majority of the people. There's most of the people are of the herd mentality. They're the sheeple, so to say. And they will do what the majority of the people are doing. So if we can get the active-minded people, the people who are willing to learn about this, like I talk about the Federal Reserve to people every day, and most of the people say, I don't want to know about the Federal Reserve. I don't care about the Federal Reserve. I'm living my life, and that's fine. Like, they can do that and they can say that. It doesn't bother me at all. But the percentage of people who do want to know about it, who do want to know how it works. See, like, even the people like myself and many of you people viewing know how the Federal Reserve operates. You know that they're a private corporation that operates not in the best interest of the people, but in the best interest of their shareholders, which are mostly private international bankers. Some people, there's a smaller percentage of people who hear that and they say, "Oh, really?" And then they want to go out and research that. And I'm trying to promote those people because we weren't born knowing this knowledge. Obviously, at some point we had to hear something, and something sparks something in our mind, and we go out and research.
Do you have a message for the Ron Paul movement? Do you have a product for the New Hampshire Liberty community? Then stop keeping it a secret. Head on over to
RidleyReport.com. Email Ridley
and purchase an ad. There is no humiliation nor privation Ridley will not endure to ensure your message gets out.
Here's how you can buy it.
RidleyReport.com